Hi everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to make a couple cards from this Spotlight on Nature stamp set I recently received. So I'm going to start with some white cardstock, and I'm going to cut it at 5.5. So that's in half of an 8.5 by 11. 5.5. And I'm going to score it at 4.25. 4.25 and 4.25. All right, I might as well do all two pieces and get them all done. 5.5 and 4.25. All right, so this one looks like it's a little damaged there on the edge, so we're not going to use that. All right, let me move this over some. Clear off my mat. So then I have 3 card bases. And I'm going to use the end of this to get the score line nice and pressed down. Although not as good as my bone folder. Let me grab that. All right, so I have 3 card bases at 5.5 and 4.25. I have all these lovely colors that are new. And yeah, so what I could do with this, honestly, is build up the base some. Yeah, let me do that. So let me cut this one at 4.25. All right, and then I can just place this on top of here. That'll work. All right, so I think what I want to do is, I have this other stamp set I got a long time ago with this little blotch, and here it is. I don't even know if I've ever used it, honestly. There's a lot I haven't used, and I really need to stop that, honestly, and use these things. Let me find a block. It's a big one. Will it fit on this one? Yes, it will. I'm trying to see which one is the back and which part is the front. All right, that'll fit on that. So there's my card. And then I'm going to do 2 blotches, and I'm just going to put this lovely little flower on top of it. So what 2 colors do I want? Pink and purple. Pink and green. I want 2 light colors. I think I'm going to do those 2. So let me open this. Haven't even opened them. Thought I would play around with you guys today. My dear little Sky is in the back, getting into everything in my craft room. Alrighty. So there's my 2 ink pads. You can use any ink pads. This doesn't have to be for cards. This could definitely be for journals, but I just happen to have, you know, my cards out right now. I think I am going to actually use my stamp platform here. So I don't really need the block, but this might work out a little better. My magnets are stuck together. I can peel them apart. So I'm going to have one here, I guess. Or one here, one here. I'll do the top one there. I have to get these apart or it's not going to work right. Ugh, come on. It'll probably break this. There we go. Alrighty, so is that gonna work? Why? Yeah, that is gonna work. Excuse me, morning voice. Let me ink this up. And I need one of those rolly things when I'm at the Stampin' Scrapbook Expo. Whoa, that didn't work at all. You know what I think I need? I think I need a mat underneath. Let me see if that works. Yeah, that's gonna work. All right, so that's one blotch. And I could clean it, but I don't think I'm going to. Just because. All right, I'm going to do this multiple different ways. Why is this like this? Because I set it on my ink pad. All right, I'm a mess. I'm an official mess this morning. Let me get out of... I got it on my paper. I got it on my ink pad. Of course, I have it all over my fingers, I'm sure. All right, I think we're good now. Always close your ink pads in between stamping. That's my advice. Which I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to press that down there. And that's kind of what I was going for. All right. So then, let me clean this off. And get a towel. You can see. All right, and then I'm going to use this stamp. Let me get it out here. Oh, it's red rubber. I like that. Hopefully this will be what I'm kind of looking for. I have it doing this a couple different ways, so hopefully I'll get it right. I'm getting ink on the card base down here. All right, I'm going to use some VersaFine black. Ink up the stamp. And press it. That is exactly what I was going for. How nice. Oh, I like it. So I could put something down there, or I do have a lift I could use. So that worked out really well. All right, I have a couple more ways I want to do this. I could put a sentiment down here to kind of cover that. Yeah, let me do that. Dear friend. Let me put dear friend. Let me get that in here. Hopefully that's straight. I'm going to take that off. Come down, grab that. Get the VersaFine. Like I said, these could be journaling cards. You could do right on a page in your journal. It doesn't have to be a stamp. Oh, I love it. Love it. All right, that's really sweet. I like that. So there's one card front. Very nice. Let's put that aside. Let me get the black off of there. The black off of here. All right, so that's that. All right, next way I'm gonna do this. Let me put this aside. I'm gonna get 2 pieces of cardstock. So I did get this color, this peach pie, I think it is, and I did that color. I do like the light, so let me do a purple and how about purple and a green? Is this the lighter of the 2 greens? Yeah. Let me do these 2. All right, I have my dies. So I'm gonna pick out 2 dies. I think I want like this size for one of them. And then a smaller one, which I think I'm gonna go with this one that's similar. That'll be pretty. So I'm gonna cut some paper. A couple of inches. Paper, a couple of inches, and then I'm going to run it through like this, and then I'm going to do it the other color. Can I bring this up here? Is it going to fit? It might. I don't know how well it's going to be on camera, but let's see. Fresh, bang. All the things. All right, so paper down, dies down, a plate on the top, and let's run it through. All right, that's that one. My Big Shot only runs one way. All right, and here's the pieces I got. So pretty. And then let me do it in this color. Now you can punch, you can do all different things. So we're gonna do that in a minute. Just showing you different options with the same kind of background. Stamp. There's one. Here's the other. I don't want to lose the dies. Let's put that down. Let's get another card base. What is that called? My tape runner is in the in my living room because I'm working on my wedding album, and I sit on not a coffee table, one of those little TV stands. And I work on that project out there. So happy Memorial Day weekend if you're in the US. I think that's everything. Oh, one here. All right, so that's that. And then I guess I'll use the smaller green one. Looks pretty punched out here. Except right there. Yeah, that's punched out. So let's bring that up and do it like this. Or should I do it like this? Yeah, let's do it like that. So I need some, let's see, maybe I'll use this instead of the art glitter glue. All right, this is gonna go here. This is gonna go here. All right. So that's that, and that's that. And then I'm gonna get my stamping platform. Kind of do the same thing. I'm gonna put my card in. I'm gonna put my, it still has ink on it, but if I get it down the first time, it's not gonna matter because it's gonna stamp right on top of that. Let me move that up so you can see. So I went to my pool for the first time yesterday. It was opening day. What a fabulous day, actually. It was sunny, some clouds here and there that were very welcome because it was hot. All right, the only place it didn't really go was right in here. So let me try to get that down more. Yeah, it was a nice day. And then I want my best friend thing here. My best friend stamp. I guess I'll put it over here this time. Ink that up. Dear friend, it says. All right, so that's that. Now, actually, I think I'm going to, is this the card that's, let me get this ink off my fingers. Because that's never a good thing. I think what I'm going to do is cut this down. And then I'll have another card front. This is still wet, so maybe I should let this dry. I'm going to trim around this, and what I'm going to do is put it on top of this. So I'm going to do this at 4. I'll do that at 4 and 5 1/4. 5 1/4 to give it some little something something here. All right, let me do this. I did order blades for my trimmer because, as you can see, it's a little, it's not so sharp right here. But they are coming. They are coming. All right. So I'm going to put that on here. Get it straight. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then this, is it dry? It does look pretty dry. I'm gonna do this. What did I do that one for? So I'm gonna do this one 3 3/4, but I'm gonna split it between these two. 3 3/4 right there. Yeah, that's right there. And what did I say? It was 5 1/4, so I kind of want this at 5. 5 is over here, Joanne. Let me go a little off the top and a little off the bottom. All right. So I'm going to do that on there. That's pretty. Yeah, I like that. Come on. I just called it ink. It's not ink. It is all right. If you don't have these dies, like I said, you could use punches, circle punches, or rectangles, whatever you want. But here's my second card. And does that little thing bother me? Not at all. It's what makes it homemade looking. I really like this one right here. All right, and then number 3, let me find a card base. And let me see here. That's not what I want. Do I have white paper? I do. So I'm going to cut this down. I think the size of the card, which is 5.5 by 2 I have 2 pieces here. Why? Let me do that again and make sure. All right, that's good. By 4.25. All righty. Get rid of that stuff. Get some paper that I don't care so much about. Put the lid on that. And then, if you haven't guessed, I am going to do a little spray outside. Let's see what colors I have. I have that pink. And I don't have a lot of colors, honestly. And I have this pearlescent blue. That'll work. Let's do the dark one first. And then I'm going to do this pink one. All right. I need to let that dry, and then I'm going to stamp on top of it, and that'll be my 3rd card. So I'll be back when that dries. All right, I went ahead and mounted this on a different color card base. And while I'm waiting for the other one to dry, I'm going to add some bling, even though it doesn't really need any bling. Let me grab my bling box. My box of bling, and pull something out here. They would go, what are these? These are snowflakes, but they don't really look like it. I could put a little butterfly. These purple pearls are pretty. I have so much, so much. I don't want to use stars. I don't think I bought any to match this. I kind of like that. These are pretty. Champagne. And these purple are pretty. All right, that's plenty. Plenty. All right. Let's see. Let me get these little purple ones out. Pastel pearls. I've had these forever. Now they aren't different sizes, so I want to kind of not go overboard because they're pretty big. Maybe just one, and a pink one right here. I kind of like that. I like to keep it, I like the simplicity of it. Of course, I could put one over here to cover that. So I think I'll do that on this card. And put one up in here. All right, that's that card. Now I could do the same in here, but I don't feel like I need to. I like the simplicity of that card. So there's the two. Let's see if this is dry. Yeah, it's pretty dry, I think. We're gonna put that in the platform. And I'm gonna put this down right in the center. Ugh, I moved it. Did I ruin it? Maybe. We'll see. I already got the image. I kind of like the way it looks a little shadowed, I guess I should say. Let me bring that up. Let's ink this up. That's what I get for not cleaning my stamp in between. But I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, I think it looks fine. It's just a little shadowed, which I think is fine. What's the other sentiment on this set? Waiting for the end. I'd have to find the stamp set in this pile of stuff. What did I do with it? Here it is. It says thanks. I think I'm going to stick with Dear Friend, honestly. I can use that more. So let's put it over here. Don't jump it. Even though I did. It already stamped on there. So I think I'm going to let well enough alone. So that's the third. And I think I'm going to cut this one down too and stick it, or I could just, no, I think it needs a frame. So I'm going to go to 4 1/4. No, it is at 4 1/4. I'm going to go to 4. I'm going to take it, I think, all off of this side. Make sure that's straight. All right, that's pretty good. And then what is the other? 5 1/2. So I'm going to do this at 5 1/4. 5 1/4 is right there. And I think I'm going to just do it right there. All right, so that's that one. And then I think I'm going to do this one with pink. So let me cut this at 5 1/2. 5 1/2. Did I hit record? I think I did. It'd be funny if I didn't. I'm a silly. And what is it? 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Alrighty. Fold that in half. And that's going to be on here. How pretty. Yep, I like it. So let me get some glue on there, and then we're all done my 3 cards for the day. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, whatever their plans are, or if it's just crafting or relaxing. I hope I gave you some ideas that you don't need all the things. You can just do this with any stamp and just do it a couple different ways and see what you come up with. This needs to go up a little bit. It's hard when you're on camera because I would normally pull this up and look at it in front of me. Well, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And that's it. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Do I want a little bling thing? I think I might, since the other ones have it. I'll do the pink. And put it right there. Alrighty. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in my next video.